How you doing, guys? Welcome to the show. I had to do this one because if I don't do this, I'm not gonna do it at all, to be honest. These previews, I think I told Kelkster that I'm becoming very lazy to do them. But sometimes you have to do them. And I know right now, Crystal Palace are playing Aston Villa. Then a lot of people are watching that, but it's best to do this when you're done. You can watch this later. Today, I'm also going to be on a few channels later, so might as well start now. What does it say now? It says issues with Twitter. Oh, look at that. That's very funny. Anyway, we have a game against Forest, and my co-host is frozen. I'll tell her in a few minutes. I'll tell her she's frozen. I'm gonna text her in a few minutes and tell her that she's frozen. Bear with me for a minute. Let's see. Okay, I let her know. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we are playing against Forest. It's a semi-final right now. Crystal Palace are playing against Villa. I just saw a vote, I think by ESPN. A lot of people are voting that Villa are gonna win the FA Cup. Basically, a lot of people don't have confidence in us. Yeah, we don't have confidence in us. Can I ask people, are you able to watch this on Twitter? Because it's telling me that the Twitter feed is gone. So let me know if you're on Twitter, if you're able to watch this, because on my end it's telling me that the Twitter feed is gone off. So I'm not sure why. I've never had any issues with Twitter. Yeah, it seems like it is gone off. So join on YouTube. I think there's something wrong with the Twitter feed. So you can join on YouTube if you want. Find us on YouTube. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's usually very good. Let me try remove it. And bear with me for a minute. I'll try take it off, then I'll try put it back again, and we'll see if it's going to work. But it's freezing. It looks like there's something wrong with yeah, looks like there's something wrong with the thing. This has to do with the software. But let's see if it's working. If it's not working on Twitter, come over to YouTube. Let me actually let people know on Twitter that we're live here, so maybe some of them can move over here, because as I see the Twitter feed, so the Twitter feed is. But anyway, as I said, Forest versus City. A lot of people are not giving us a chance in the FA Cup. As I said, I have seen a lot of votes that people are saying, "Oh, Aston Villa are the favorites for the FA Cup, and Aston Villa are the ones that are going to win the whole thing." I'm not sure about that myself personally, because we played Villa recently and we beat them. Surprisingly, I was surprised. And if you think about these four teams, Crystal Palace, Villa, Forest, and City, I think personally, obviously Palace hasn't been playing so well, hasn't been doing so well. I think personally, all four teams have the capability to win the trophy this season, this FA Cup. But obviously, we're focusing on Man City. This is KDB's last season with City. For the past few years, I think it was David Silva. We were supposed to win something and we never won it. It was the Champions League. Yeah, we said, let's win the Champions League for David Silva. Let's win the Champions League for Aguero, and we never did. I think this particular trophy right now, for how the season has gone, how the season is, and how difficult this season has been for City, Pep Guardiola, and the City fans, this FA Cup might be one of the most important, or either the last chance for us to win. But anyway, Forest are dangerous, very dangerous on the counter. They beat us 1-0 away at Forest. We're playing away at Forest again. I wish we were playing at the Etihad, but it is what it is. The draw. Oh no, we're playing at Wembley. What am I on about? Oh, sorry, my bad. We're playing at Wembley. What am I on about? Sorry about it. Not 100% today. We're playing at Wembley. I said we're playing at the Etihad. Yeah, we're playing at the Forest Ground. Oh my god. We're playing at Wembley. Enter. I'm right. I'm right. Am I wrong? Forest is Man City. We are playing at Wembley. Tomorrow, the venue versus Man City. Yeah, we're playing at Wembley, isn't it? Yeah. Am I right? Yes, I am right. I don't know why I was thinking that we're playing away at Forest. But you know, This game, obviously, a lot of people will be looking at Gibbs White since he's been linked with City. But for me, it's just what sort of lineup is Pep Guardiola going to put in this game? What sort of lineup is he going to give us this time? Because the lineups have been funny. The lineups have been very strange. And none of us can sit here and predict what he's going to give us. Last game, he decided to go with the old guard. Now, thinking about it, this is a semi-final. Is he going to go with the younger generation? Is he going to play Nico Gonzalez, who he left on the bench in the last game? Or he's going to go with the newer generation of or the older generation of more experienced players, the ones he trusts to say, these guys can get me over the line. For me, all I'm asking for from the players is just let's not just pass it for the sake of passing. Let's try this time to sort of hurt Nottingham Forest, because in the last game we played against Forest, away at Forest, we didn't seem to have that bite at all. Or how can I say, the ambition to attack. It was just pass for the sake of passing. We were so scared with the counter, and we didn't really want to attack Forest as much. We were sort of picking our moment. It took Forest with a counter. Is it from a set piece, from a corner? And boom, boom, Forest from a corner. And boom, they scored with an assist from Gibbs White. Very, 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 very painful goal because it was in the last minutes. But anyway, guys, let me try get the lineup on screen so that we can do a lineup prediction together. So, as I said, in the last game, he went for the older generation, the more trusted generation, or that's what I call, or the people he trusts the most. KDB, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva played. To be honest with you, some people say they enjoyed the Villa game. Some people say the Villa game was good. For me, I don't know. There was moments in that game we were just rotating the ball, recycling the ball. It wasn't really as we're not trying to penetrate. We're not trying to risk anything. Until Doku came, that's when we started risking, started attacking. We started attacking more. So, what am I looking for in this game? As I said, I'm looking for a bit of a fight. But the thing is, who do you play in that midfield? Is he going to trust Nico Gonzalez, who he's put on the bench throughout most of the important games or the big games? Could Gundogan play another game? This will be like his 7th game in a row or 6th game in a row. KDB has started ever since he announced that he's leaving. Does he play KDB again? I don't know. So anyway, let's go to the lineup. Obviously, in goal is Ortega, as Edison is injured. So in goal, we go with Ortega. He hasn't been bad. He made a good save in the Aston Villa game. I remember that was an excellent save because that was going in. Big up to you, Puma. Big up to you. Big up to you. Hope you're well. And then for the defense, do we stick with the same defense? I would stick with the same defense because, to be honest with you guys, we don't really have a choice, do we? If you think about it, like, do we have a choice at right back? Nunes has had a good game in the last game. He scored the winning goal. Very good moment for him because a lot of people have been giving him so much stick, and I think it meant a lot. You could see from him, it meant a lot. Sorry. I'm tired, man. Anyway, again, O'Reilly has been very good for City. Sorry, my bad. O'Reilly has been very, very, very good for City. Nico O'Reilly has been very good for City, playing as a makeshift left back, and that's possibly who I'll play in this game. As I said, we do need energy in this game, and we need a bit of youth in the team. That's why my midfield is going to be a bit younger than the midfield Pep has been playing, because Nottingham Forest are very physical, very fast, and believe it or not, their whole game this year has been counters. And Man City struggles with counters. We can't lie. That's probably one of the weaknesses we have, regardless the results we have. But I'm very confident that if we play the right lineup, we'll be grand. Obviously, Diaz, we haven't seen Kusano much. Diaz hasn't been as good as before. That I can admit. Diaz hasn't been great in the recent games. I don't know if it's fatigue. I don't know if it's tired. But Ruben Diaz has been struggling, to be honest, in some of the games. Josko Vadio has been phenomenal and rescuing him, and that's who we're going to play here. And I hope Josko continues playing as centre back, regardless whatever happens. I don't know, guys. Do you think we're gonna see Akanji? Because Akanji has played few minutes. Do you think he's going to bring back Akanji in this game? Maybe he'll trust Akanji. Maybe he'll say Ruben Diaz have a break. Maybe you say Josko have a break. Akanji come in. But I think the same back. Big up to you, Talk Forest. Hope you're well. Go subscribe, guys, if you can. This has to be the same back four. That's true. Big up to you, Melina. Hope you're having a good day. Big up to you. He says, who do I dislike more? Or is it between City and Forest? Yeah, you're gonna have to pick one. Obviously, which one you dislike, and then maybe you pick which one you can support. Anyway, I think Nico Gonzalez has to come back in the team. We will need legs in the midfield. And I know some people will not agree with it, that like we've been playing without legs, but I think we need a bit of legs in the midfield. As I said, I am scared a bit of that Nottingham Forest counter. And it's yes, I know that Nico Gonzalez is new, and I know Pep Guardiola wants to play the old guard, but I think in this game we might need to play at least Nico or any of the younger guys in midfield. And the only younger guy we have that I think is more trusted with the ball in midfield is Nico. Kovacic. I think also Kovacic comes in to play. Kovacic has been very, very, very good this season, regardless the way some people have been treating him. Regardless the fact people have been asking for Kovacic to not play, I think Kovacic has been very, very good. And he's scored a lot of goals this season, hasn't he? He's scored a lot of goals for us this season. Another one who I think was going to play regardless, because I think he's playing him because he's leaving anyway. I'm pretty sure we're going to see De Bruyne. If it was up to me, I'll play Jack Grealish as a number 10, but it is what it is. Pep Guardiola seems like has lost a bit of trust with Jack Grealish. I don't know if we're going to see Jack Grealish this season. Maybe we'll see him at the Club World Cup, because we haven't seen Jack Grealish at all this season. Now, here is where it becomes complicated. Do you start Doku right away, or do you bring Doku off the bench? I think that is sort of the $1 million question. Savio, we haven't seen Savio in few games. Do you start Savio? What wingers do you go with? For the fact that he's got Nunes and O'Reilly, who are sort of midfielders, is that the reason why maybe he's dropping Doku and Savio and going for more possession-based wingers? I don't know. We'll see anyway. You never know with Pep. I would start Jack Grealish in this game and bring Doku off the bench. I would start Jack Grealish in this game and bring Doku off the bench. Right wing, I know 100%, whether I like it or not, it's going to be Bernardo Silva. Whether you like it or not, whether you're a Bernardo Silva fan or not, he's going to play Bernardo Silva as a right winger. I know Pep Guardiola, and we all know Pep Guardiola, and we all know that Bernardo Silva is the favorite son of Pep Guardiola. He loves him. He loves him so much, and you know, I know it's like I've never seen a player that is so adored like Bernardo Silva by Pep. But anyway, so Omar Mamouche comes in as a striker. He played very well, to be honest, in the last game. I know he didn't score. Jeez, what am I doing? What's going on? Yeah, right. So Omar Mamouche comes in as a striker. I think that's a good enough. That for me, this is a good enough team to win against Forest. And then you bring Doku and Savio the second half. Let me know, guys, in the comments. Do you think we should bring Doku and Savio right away, or maybe we should wait and wait for the second half when we sort of want to go for it. Let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments. But this is the lineup I think would play good against Forest, because we sometimes need Jack Grealish in these games, in these sort of big games. He's very good in these big games. Let's be honest. I've always admired him in the big games, even though I've always criticized him for not scoring. But in the big games, he always shows up. So, guys, that's the preview. I won't take much of your time. Like the video, subscribe. We're trying to get to 4K. Subscribe. We haven't subscribed yet. Share the video. But thank you very much, guys. Continue watching the Crystal Palace game and enjoy yourself. If you're watching this later on, drop a like and also drop a comment what you think about the lineup. But for me, guys, that is